Hello neighbor, Alicia Dolan here at Creating in My Corner. This is like take 2, so hopefully you can see and hear me this time. It said last time that my live video failed, so I'm trying to keep a closer eye on it. If you can see me and hear me, please let me know, or if you can't see me and hear me. So hopefully this will work. I don't know why it didn't work the last time, but it did not work last week either. So what I really wanted to do with you tonight is create this super cute little, this is one of the things that I made last week. So it's a really cute little gift holder, and I bought this huge box of chocolates so that I could put some in these little gift holders and give them away. Well, guess what? There are 3 chocolates left, and no one except for the people in my household have gotten them. So tonight we're going to make these little holders, and I'll have to buy a brand new box. But as you can see, the little Ghirardelli squares, they fit right inside there, and you can just tuck this part in and they stay right inside. Now, if you're worried about them slipping out, we can also staple them together at the bottom. So that's what we'll do with the one that we make, just so I can show you what's going to happen. So hopefully, if you were catching me the first time and I disappeared, hopefully you have made it back. Okay, we're going to use a piece of bubble bath cardstock to start with, and we're only making the one project tonight. So we won't be here long. If you missed what I was saying at the beginning, tonight I'm going to be celebrating with my family, but we probably won't be celebrating too late. So I made some 7-layer dip, and I'm really excited about that, and some tortilla chips, and I'm not sure what else yet. Okay, so we need our base piece to be 2.5 by 7.5. So I've turned it sideways and I cut it at 2.5. Oh, and I need to extend my trimmer. Now I'm gonna flip it and cut it at 7.5. Okay, so this is my first piece, and it's 2.5 by 7.5. Now, oh, I just noticed that you can't see that. All right, hold on, I'm gonna move that over and down. I wonder if I can zoom out a little. Let me see if I can. Nope, not an option. Okay, we're just gonna go with it because I don't want to shake the camera all around now that things are finally working. Okay, so now we have our 2.5 by 7.5 piece of cardstock. I hope this is still working. If you are watching this, I just saw Wendy. Thank you, Wendy. I'm so glad someone can see this. Okay. Now we're gonna score our cardstock at 6. And, oh, no, I did that wrong. It was supposed to be 6.5. Okay. 6.5. Okay, I'm gonna make a new one. Because I know I can use that for something else. So we're kind of starting over. All right, so we need a piece that's 2.5 by 7.5. So here we go, cutting it at 2.5. And then we turn it sideways, and then we're going to cut it at 7.5. So if you're starting out with a whole piece of cardstock, you can make several of these, because you're going to cut them long ways this way. Okay, hopefully that's helpful. But now we're going to turn it sideways, and we're going to score it at the right score marks this time. We're going to score it here at 6.5. And then we're going to scoot it along, and we're going to score it at 3. This is a really quick and easy project. And if you have not eaten all your chocolates by the time you make these, you can put the chocolates inside. Or if you're like me and somehow the chocolates disappeared, you may have to go get a few more chocolates. Okay, now we're going to cut a couple pieces that go on the front of this. So they're going to be 2 1/4 inch wide. So we're going to put our designer series paper in here. And this is paper from the, I think it's called Bold and Bright or Bright and Beautiful. I'm not sure. It's in the annual catalog. All right, and then, all right, I like this side better. So we're just going to use this side. But you could use 2 coordinating papers instead of both the same. So we need to cut the first piece 2 1/4 by 3/4 of an inch. And this is going to go on the bottom. Okay, so this little piece is going to go right down here. We don't put it on there yet. And then the top piece is going to be 2 1/4 by 2 3/4. Okay, so we're going to cut that one like this. Okay, so now we have our 2 pieces, and the top one we can put on. So we're going to turn that over, and Mortimer's going to hop on over here. Hop, crawl. I helped him hop. He can't hop on his own. All right, so we're going to put on some liquid glue. We're going to do a thin line around the edge and a squiggle in the middle. That's kind of a lot of a squiggle. I wouldn't usually do that much. Okay, and then we're just going to stick that right in the center on the front of our card. And we're going to do the whole front first. So there's our little piece of paper. And now we're going to do our stamping. So I've got my Stampin' Pierce mat. And this is the stamp set that we're using tonight. This is the Ice Cream Swirl stamp set. This is fabulous. If you love sweets and ice cream, this is a great set. And I really like this thanks. This is a good thanks. Okay, but that's not what we're using tonight. So we need first a little piece to stamp on. And I grabbed my Memento black ink. Ah! Oh, that was almost a crisis. Okay. I was going a little too fast. I'm going to slow down. All right. I did get some on my table here, so I'm just going to wipe it off real quick because nobody wants Memento black ink getting on their project. Nobody. Well, at least not where it's not meant to be. All right. So now I have my little donut image, this one right here, and I put it on a block B. So I'm gonna stamp it. So I'm gonna tap and press with firm pressure while I'm tapping until my ink is nice and shiny on the back side of that donut. There we go, that looks pretty good. And I'm gonna practice stamp once. You can see that I did that already. But I like to do that just so that I know where I'm at with my ink and my stamping. Okay, so now we're going to stamp our little donut. Isn't that cute? It's so cute. I love it. Okay, and I'm going to clean that off real quick. I hope you like this project. It's really cute. It's really simple. And I was thinking this would be kind of a perfect project for little Valentine's gift. So it wouldn't have to be chocolates you put in there. You could put in some tiny Post-it notes, or there are a lot of different things that could fit in that little square. I did try to find some of those, you know how they have those kind of long Jolly Ranchers? They're long and a little bit wide, maybe like 1 inch by 2 or so. I did try to find some of those because I know that my kids love those, and I thought I could make some of these for Valentine's Day and they could pass them out as their Valentines. Or they could make them themselves, actually. Alright, so now we're going to stamp Hope Your Day is Sweet. And this is just on a scrap piece of white paper. Okay, so we have Hope Your Day is Sweet and our little donut. And I'm going to clean this off because I think we might try to shadow stamp a little bit here. We'll see. We'll see what we're thinking at the end. Okay, and I have here a bubble bath marker. And, oh, that one looks a little more like Misty Moonlight. But let's use, let's see, we got bubble bath and fresh freesia. That'll be good for, this will be good for a donut. In fact, I just colored some donuts like this for my team kits that I sent out. And I think I use these same colors. Alright, so here is, and this stamp set is not from the annual catalog. I should tell you that. I think it's in the spring catalog that will be coming out in January. So it's not actually, you can't order it yet, but you will be able to really soon. Alright. But I think this is so cute. So here is our little donut. And we have our little sentiment. So what we're going to do is we're going to close up our ink so we don't make a mess. Because we know that. I already almost did. And tonight I'm going to use the mini Stampin' Cut machine. Okay. I don't usually use this just because the other one is right behind me. And so it just seems like a lot of work to me to get out a whole nother machine. Alright, so we're going to cut out our little donut. So, oops, I've got the wrong things here. Okay, I need tool cutting plates and my other plate. Alright, so, and when you run things through this mini cut and emboss machine, your sandwich, you want it to be offset. So, see how at this side right here, it makes kind of a little E, like there's a little dip in the sandwich, it's not even. That's what you want to do. Okay, so now you can see that I'm holding them a little bit off. And then I'm going to put my, whoops, I'm going to try not to knock it over. I'm going to put my little donut in there. And then in this set, you guys, you got to know, this is super cute. This makes a little ice cream cone that folds. So you could put a foldy ice cream cone on your card. That's not what we're doing tonight though. But you could, technically. Alright, so we're taking this little donut and we're going to line it up just like that. I can't tell you how glad I am that my video is working this time. I don't know what's been going on lately with all this. Uh-oh. That did not sound like it cut anything at all. I bet I used the wrong plate on there. Alright. So there is one example of what not to do. That was my embossing folder, so that was not going to work. Okay, here we go. Now, all right, let's try this one. This one says embossing folder too, but I think this one is for I think this one will work. All right, so now we have our little donut in there, and let's give it one more try. There we go. All right, that's way better. Now, my mini cut and emboss machine somehow got jostled around and lost one of those little rubber feet that goes on the bottom. I still have to find a new little rubber foot, but it's probably not going to happen today. Okay, but here is our cute little donut. Isn't that so cute? Okay, we're going to put that up there, and then we need a shape that will go around this sentiment. So let me see what I got. Okay, we're gonna, whoops, I'm knocking things over behind me. We're gonna use our Stylish Shapes dies. I resort to these so many times. All right, let's see if that will fit, and I think it will. We're gonna have to try it though. All right, so I've got that little banner shape from the Stylish Shapes dies, and our little words are going to fit right inside. It's close though, so I'm trying to line it up really careful. I probably should have chosen a little bigger shape, but I like to make things difficult for myself. All right, so now we're going to squeeze that together and push it in. And sometimes that handle will start to turn, and then you kind of know that it's definitely ready to wheel on through. Okay. So here is our little sentiment. This is going to be so cute. And if I don't eat the chocolate before I give it away, it'll be a sweet treat as well. Okay, so there's that. I'm just going to set that on the floor next to me. Hopefully I don't trip on it later. Okay, so now we have our little sentiment. We have our cute little donut. So I'm going to attach those together. Let's see, I want my donut to kind of go like that. So I'm going to use a glue dot to make my life a little easier. I'm just going to stick it right down here by the bottom. And then I can put my sentiment right on that. And now on the back, I'm going to put some dimensionals. Okay, so I'm just going to cut up some of these little fellas. I'm going to put one here. And I probably don't need this many. One here, and then maybe one up here by the top. I might be overdoing it, but sometimes I do, and it's okay. All right, so now we have to put this on here so that the bottom edge, right, tucks inside. All right, so we're gonna put it. We don't want to hide it, so we got to kind of measure. So if you look at the side, you can see right here where they're gonna overlap a little bit, and you don't want to get it in that spot right there. So we're gonna put it up a little bit higher. I put it a little tiny bit crooked, or my paper was crooked. Nope, it's going to be okay. It's going to be fine. Somebody's just going to eat that chocolate anyway. All right, now, okay, now this chocolate actually matches really well. This is a dark chocolate raspberry here, jelly square. So we're just going to set it inside there, and then we are going to staple that. Are we going to staple it? Yes, we are. All right, and I'm going to staple it kind of up by the top because I'm trying to catch the bottom of that chocolate, just to keep it in there really secure. And I think that's going to do it. Okay, so now we can take this little piece that's 3/4 by 2 1/4, and we're just going to glue that on the front. Come on, liquid glue. I know you've got another squirt in you. All right. It's getting really close to the end. I can tell. I haven't seen any of your comments tonight, so I apologize if you're commenting and I'm not answering. I am not ignoring you. I just can't see any comments. I'm really glad that I'm here though, and I'm able to see that I am watching, I guess. It looks like everything is going as it should. Okay, so now we can, oh, I put my staple up a little high. Okay, so if you were making this along with me, I apologize because it shouldn't be out quite that far. It should be down a little farther, but I couldn't get the staple to smush there. Okay, so, but it's still a super cute little treat. Okay, we can push it down a little and it's just fine. Okay, there is our little treat, and we can add, let's see if I have a cute little bow here. Let's make a little bow with this silver charm. So we're gonna make a little bow. There is that. And we'll just add that on there with a glue dot. I think glue dots are the best way to add on ribbon or quick little things. All right, and I'm going to put the little bow right down here just because I think it's cute. So there is our project for tonight. Okay, here was the one I made last week, which you couldn't actually see. Oh, I see your comments all of a sudden. Happy New Year's, everyone. Thank you, Wendy. It is a quick and easy project. It's really cute. So here is the first one I made. And then here is tonight's. They're so cute and really easy. And I actually made some of these last year and gave them away at Christmas time. And people were so impressed. They were like, that is so cute and so easy, and I love the chocolate. So it's a twofold gift. It's really cute and easy and so much fun. Thank you for joining me tonight for this video. I apologize for the times that it's not been working out. I don't know what's been going wrong, but I am going to work on it. So, Happy New Year and happy stamping. I will see you all soon. Thanks, you guys. Have a great night.